Happy 4th of July, everybody. We just had a nice thunderstorm and the temperature went from 105 to 75 in about 30 minutes. I don't think we had a lot of rain, but definitely for the vegetables, it's really good that it cooled off. So my beans are just running crazy. Sunflower is growing nicely. I have a bunch here. My zucchinis are flowering. And I have bush beans. The peas are not gonna go very far because it's been just way too hot. Some onions. Tomatoes are definitely coming out. I need to trim them on the bottom. It's been just way too hot for me to do anything in this garden. You can tell how hot it was. Look at the beets. They're just scorched. The cucumbers are looking a little sad, but they'll survive. And then I have to tie up my tomatoes again. Look at this guy. It's just getting so heavy. I mean, I don't mind them being on the ground, but it's gonna be healthier if it's tied up. And these I never tied up, I just put the canes in there. You can see my cabbages are a little bit scorched again under the cover. But again, they will survive. We're gonna be getting rain almost every day. The lettuce, I probably need to pick some. This is already flowering. Again, more runner beans, and then I had some cucumbers back there, but it looks like only one survived. I might have a little mousey getting through and eating them, I don't know. The runner beans are looking good. Again, I have a few sunflowers in here. The idea was that the sunflowers will hold up the squash, but it's a jungle in here. I think this is a pumpkin, and then I think those might be some yellow zucchini or yellow squash. My melons are running up. I'm not sure I want them to run up because I think they might destroy it. So I want them to kind of run in the bed. You gotta train your vegetables. And these again, the tomatoes that I grew from seeds late. And then we have the cucumbers. So despite the scorching heat for 3 days, 3 or 4 days now, they're doing good. So that's the garden update for today. And I'm gonna show you what I've been doing in my house. I moved my furniture from my old house and just starting to set up some of the rooms. So come on into the house. I have the doors open because it's so nice and breezy. It smells so fresh after the rain. So obviously my house is not set up completely and I haven't done any painting. That's how it just worked out, whereas I had to move because my house got sold sooner than I thought. So mainly what I've done is hanging mirrors and pictures. This place is a mess. My library. I gotta set up my final office. And of course, this is just a mess. Everything is just being dumped in here. I'm showing you the room in darkness because it is dark and I don't have all the lights available because I've been working in the kitchen and for the demolition, and that shut down some of the lights. This is probably gonna change. Probably I'm gonna get rid of this table and just have a smaller table, and this chair is gonna go to a different room, and I'm gonna have another sofa here. And ignore the fact that I have all kind of canned food in here that I home canned. All that's gonna go down to the basement, but I didn't want to take it down yet because I'm gonna have electricians working down in the basement. I'm gonna have central heating put in, so the last thing I want to do is put stuff in the basement at this point. And this piano is gonna move over there on the wall, so at least I have somewhere to sit now, so it's a plus. Now the dining room, ignore the fact that I have this old sofa that I'm actually getting rid of. It's just too big for this place. I do have a dining room table at least. Of course, everything is a mess because I am still moving stuff from my old house. So we got the furnitures moved over in the hottest day of the week, only because that's how it worked out with availability and because the house got sold faster than I thought it would be. And then next week I'm gonna be out of town. So we had no choice but to move in 105-degree 20-foot U-Haul. We had to make 2 runs because I have so much junk, and I realized that I could have just got rid of some probably before bringing it over, but I wanted to bring everything over and then sort it through. That's just how I am. So I did hang some pictures and clocks and mirrors and kind of try to make this homey as much as possible. Again, painting is going to be done later. Of course, this is also my temporary kitchen, sort of. So it's better than it was. And of course, upstairs in the bedrooms, I have beds, but they're not set up yet. We were done moving at 3 o'clock this morning. And I woke up at 7. And I've been going since then, trying to set up things. So I'm just so happy to see the rain because I was going to manually water tonight. I was gonna bring the hose out here and then start filling up watering cans and haul them over there. But this was good timing. I'm just enjoying the fresh air that I haven't been able to all week. So this is wonderful. I'm gonna go make myself a little bit of a dinner, and I may do some more cleanup because it never ends. Here's my patio furniture from my old house and my old swing. Oh man, it's so nice and fresh out here. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna bring that swing, and it will be probably here somewhere. I mean, there's lots of space here to put it. So the central air is gonna be set up in 2 regions. One is gonna be for the upstairs, and it's gonna come from the attic. So the outlets, the vents, gonna be on the ceiling on the upper level, and on the bottom level it's gonna come from the basement. So the vent's gonna be in the floor, and the outside unit's gonna be right in this corner. So I probably will get rid of most of this bush, if not all. because I kind of want that to be hidden from the street. Is this romantic or what? Nice lights. I feel like sometimes I'm camping, but if you like camping, you know what I mean. So I was working on this window because it was halfway open and there were some bricks over there, and the dirt was just falling in, and I was able to close it. But this is where the cable right now goes in for the internet. It's coming over the wall. I don't want that. I also cut the cable for the old antenna. I still have to figure out what am I gonna do with the phone lines. I mean, I really don't want any, but is there an easy way to cut that, or just go ahead and cut it, right? I got rid of the electric line here that was going to the old fountain. That was just an extension cord in a pipe. I'm gonna get rid of this probably. This is the vent for the bomb shelter down there. I've been filling up this old fountain, part of the old fountain, and the birds love it. They love to just take a bath in there. Of course, the normal bird bath also has been filled up every day, and I've seen squirrels drinking from that too. In that process, I kind of figured that this part of the fountain is actually not holding water. Or is it? No. So it's cracked somewhere because I filled this up and it's totally dry. I'm gonna enjoy this evening, and I'm gonna go and make myself a tom yum soup from the jar. All I have to do is heat it up with some frozen shrimp. It's gonna be delicious. See you next time.